stationary vehicles, and you want them to move off when an event happens, whether that be a building explosion that you've just exploding that you've just bombed, or something driving, walking, or flying into a trigger zone, and you want your vehicles from a stationary position to then move off. So we'll do that. This is the way I do it anyway. So the first thing I'll do is just put down a vehicle. Just put the Humvee down. Let's make that a Desert E1. That's it. And it's pointing in the right direction. So the first thing you want to do is name it. So I just named it car, unit name car 1. And now I'm just going to add some waypoints. So I want it to be off-road first of all. So just move it up the off-road and move it to a waypoint 2 where I want it to go on the road. And then I want it to drive right up to this junction up here, and it's going to travel. The default it's 11, so that's what it'll do. To stop it just driving off though, so to start the mission, you'll need to highlight the car and add perform task, add a hold. And that way it will not drive off. It'll just be, it'll have its engine on, but it'll just be stopped. Obviously, this is a much easier if you're on planes, because there's an action called uncontrolled, and doesn't move. With the AI ground vehicles, it's a bit different, a bit more complex, but not too bad. We will be doing a flag for it, but it's pretty easy. It's just 3 steps. So there you go. We've got the car and the waypoint, so we've put it on hold. Now we need an action. As I said, you can bomb something. If you put something down from the static object option and say put an ammunition dump down, and you bombed that and it was dead, the logic looks at it as a unit. So you could have, when that action happens and that unit is dead, then you can do the triggers, or simply just have something move into a trigger zone, which is what I'm going to do today. So I'm just going to put a trigger on. There we go, got a trigger, and we'll just call it trigger zone, because it's the only thing on the map. There we go, and then we need something to trigger that. So I'm just going to put a unit down, an infantry unit. Go. I'll just call him Guy. Call the unit Guy 1. There he is, and then give him a waypoint. Just put a speed of 4. Then just give him a waypoint into the trigger area. So he's got to start straight away as soon as we go into the mission. And once he reaches here, he's going to trigger this car to move. So let's delete that. Keep forgetting to do that. Right, so this car here is on a hold, so it shouldn't move. So let's go into the rules for the trigger. The first thing you need to do is put on a flag, and I do this for, choose the type mission start just for this one, and I'll put it on high, make the color red, and I'll call it flag off. Skip condition, go straight to the action box and just go flag off. There you go. So flag off is 1. So flag number is 1. So that's okay. And now next, you need a condition to release the flag. So just go new. Just call this guy, the soldier white. Go new. We can drill right down to the unit. So just go unit inside zone because there's only one. Unit inside zone. Change that to guy. And once he's in the trigger zone. And then the action is flag on. And the flag will be number 2 because flag's 2. So 1's off, 2's on, like a light switch. 1 off, 2 on. And then finally, we just need 1 for the vehicle to move. So just go new, call this car. Nice yellow color. So we want to say if the flag is true, that'll be number 2. And go to new. And we want to go to group resume. So that's got to get rid of that hold, and it should move the car. So just recap. Mission start is the type, flag off, miss a condition, and just choose the action flag off. And the flag number, 1 is off. I've chosen. Could be anything though. Down to you. Next one, whatever the condition is, that's going to trip the flag from off to on. So a unit inside zone, and the flag, the action will be tripping that to flag on, and I've chosen number 2 as a flag on. And then finally the car, the vehicle itself, if the flag is on, as in trips to 2, and group resume, that means the car will resume its waypoints. It's not really resuming in this case because it stopped from the very beginning of the mission, but it's in case you want to add a stop-start scenarios. I hope that it's clear. And there we go. So proof of concept. Let's go into the mission and see if this works. There's my guy, and he's running towards the trigger zone. Car's completely stationary at the minute. Right, he's in the trigger zone, the car's pulling away. And my guy has come to the end of his waypoint. He's stopped. The car is off-road. He's going to waypoint 2, and waypoint 2 is on-road. So now he shall follow the road up to the junction at the top. Didn't realise it was so far up. There you go, and that was the end of his waypoint, so he stopped there, away from the airfield. So basically that's how you can start vehicles. You can have the vehicles on the map, so you don't have to give them a late activation. Just a couple of waypoints, a simple flag, and an action, and that's it. Okay, I've been Channel Right. Please like and subscribe, and if you've got any comments, stick them below, and I'll see you next time. I've been Channel Right, and I'm a dot.